What's up, YouTube? My name is Nobody Epic, and this is a team deathmatch gameplay on the map Stockpile, not to be confused with Cockpile, an amateur pornography film. Epic! Man, this dude's whack.
I heard he's very effeminate. I don't know what his problem is. Bitch.
I need to make a confession. I'm lonely. I'm not Match.com lonely, but I need a companion. Here's my dilemma. I don't want a human companion. You see, humans have opinions. And about 52% of them think the movie Twilight is a good movie. Any Twilight movie, it doesn't matter which one they think is good. That's a 52% chance that I'm going to have a shitty companion. I need to seek outside of human companions. I need to get away from that human shit and go into the dog world. I've been looking at dogs lately. I need a dog companion. They have these eBay classifieds where you can look at all types of dogs. They price them out. Tall, short, fat, skinny, it doesn't matter. Recently, I saw the most absurd dog posting I will ever see on that site. I'm going to try to throw it up on the screen right now. If you can see what it says Frenchtons for $500,800 with really rare markings in the city of Toledo, and that's Ohio. Toledo, Ohio. $500,800 Frenchton dog treasures. And that's plural. So that's more than one $500,800 dog, possibly. That's a dog treasure. There's a lot of things to talk about in this posting, so I'm going to start with the $500,800 part, because that's the part that really just makes me say, what the fuck? $500,800 because these dogs have really rare markings? How rare do your markings have to be for you to be worth $500,800 as a dog? Because a rare marking is also a birth defect. So in a sense, that's a negative thing. So this has to be like the best fucking negative thing ever on a dog. They have to have like a birthmark in the shape of a baby Jesus, for example. And I don't want a birthmark that's shaped like teenage to midlife Jesus because he has an unsightly beard. Nothing against Jesus, but definitely something against Jesus' beard. It's like, hey Jesus, the miracles are great, but what's with the beard? I got a miracle for you. It's called a razor. Why don't you turn wine into shaving cream and get that goddamn beaver off your face? Baby Jesus, though? Smooth face. Cute eyes. Great, great Jesus. Best years in my opinion. Another thing I would pay $500,800 for as a rare marking would be a dog that's wrapped in the United States Constitution. That's a dog that pisses freedom and shits democracy. I don't care how the Constitution got wrapped around that dog, but that's a rare marking. In fact, that's a 1 in a million dog. Because there's only one Constitution, and it's on my dog. I don't want France's Constitution on my Frenchton. No, I don't want a dog that eats croissants and gives up in every dog battle it has. I'm not saying that's what France has done in their history. That's just what I hear. There's no fact check on this. I don't want a dog wrapped in the Canadian Constitution because I want my dog to stand for something, on 4 legs preferably. I want a dog wrapped in the United States Constitution because I want a dog that represents what I represent. Freedom and really old pieces of paper. For $500,800, my dog better be able to at least play the fucking piano. And he's not playing chopsticks. He better be playing Beethoven. And his name can be Beethoven too. Like that St. Bernard in that Beethoven movie from the 1990s. That's an old school reference. Google that shit. My Beethoven's playing Beethoven. For $500,800, those markings have to be super rare. Because like I said, that's a birth defect, so it's already a negative. That's like saying, hey ladies, I'm a catch. Also, I have herpes. I'm worth something. More than I should be worth. The other part I wanted to talk about was the fact that these dogs were in the city of Toledo, Ohio. Now, I've driven through Toledo very quickly. Not because I was nervous, but because it was just a short drive. I was on the highway. I was driving with my dad, and he's like, "Hey, there's the city of Toledo." And I was like, "Oh, cool. Whoa, where'd it go?" Just drove right through it. Just like that. Nothing against the city of Toledo. But I looked at some brochures, and I don't think it has a water park. How can you be a city that doesn't have a water park and then expect me to believe that you have a plethora of dogs worth $500,800? A dog treasure, if you will. If you don't have a water park, you don't have $1 million dogs. You know what I could buy with $500,800? The city of Toledo, Ohio. If I went to the eBay city section, looked in those classifieds, and I saw Toledo, Ohio posted up there for $500,800, I'd say, yeah, that's fair market price. But I wouldn't pay it. I'd wait till that shit drops down a little bit, snatch that up, put a water park in that mother effer, and then maybe it's the best city in Ohio. Hope so. Hope so? I hope so. How could it not be the best city in Ohio if it has a water park? What am I competing with? Cleveland? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Have you been there? I have. Regrettable. Sandusky? Cedar Point? See, people don't even know that Cedar Point's in Sandusky. They just think that's a town in Ohio. So if I have a water park and food that doesn't give me diarrhea, my city's already better than Sandusky or Cedar Point or whatever city it is. Toledo. I'm going to buy that with $500,800 if I can ever get my hands on that. If I can get one of these dogs and sell it, I'll just buy the city. That's a ridiculous amount of money to spend on a dog. But there is no amount of money that a person that would spend that amount of money on a dog could spend to ever buy dignity or social life. There's no hope at that point. How do you explain that one to your accountant? Yeah, so, Ted, I see you got a pretty hefty purchase here. 500, 800, What was this on? Oh, a dog. Oh, really? A dog, huh? Well, is that like slang for something? No, just a dog. Had a birthmark of the baby Jesus, though. You can't say that and not sound like a fucking idiot. Anyways, that's my piece. I'm at 24-11 in the game. If you care. I wasn't even watching the game when I was talking, to be honest. So I hope I'm saying that I'm 24-11. I hope I'm not ruining the surprise. I hope it's not a cliffhanger. I hate those. I'm Nobody Epic, and I want you to have a good day.